word. That is groovy. The name's Bull, James Bull. I'm an international super spy who's inclined to let the secrets fly when I'm unsupervised. Undercover, swap the tactical jacket for sitting time. Practical and stupid might be, but don't I look super fly? Baddies are bad feng shui and I'm the new removal guy. Scrutinizing your design with my keen disapproving eye. I spy, but I already told you that sight. Come on, fight me, we'll find out if you really live crime. A man with a hand instead of a gun, and he's coming to undo whatever you've done. He's the man with the hand instead of a gun, messing your master plan up before you better begun. So kick your thumbs back, make your finger guns clap. We've infiltrated every evil base, been there and done that. Who's the smooth dude with the devilish charm? He's the man with the hand instead of a gun. What I lack in competence, I compensate with confidence. A consummate connoisseur of compiling my own compliments. Complaints are confidential, so no one knows my abilities are limited to lying. I'm a living liability. I'm shaken, not sturdy, choosing vocation mistaken. Somehow traversing these spaces without disturbing the lasers. I hurtle through hurdles of pain and pray not to be castrated. May lack a plan, but that won't deter me from dashing straight in, hands blazing. A man with a hand instead of a gun, and he's coming to undo whatever you've done. He's the man with the hand instead of a gun, messing your master plan up before you better begun. So kick your thumbs back, make your finger guns clap. We've infiltrated every evil base, been there and done that. Who's the smooth dude with the devilish charm? He's the man with the hand instead of a gun. Heavens above, when are you ever gonna learn that inventing the one-liner is a hell of a drug? I'm always bending my words into the cleverest pun, so when he shoots from the lip it'll just sever your tongue. Sex and violence are implied in the generalist terms, cause I'm not trying to be banned from the television, because the revenue from this song's a generous sum. It's on to rebellion, developments are second to none. What? Fictional spies always have product placement and stuff. It's part of the excitement. So shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it like an overpriced gin and vermouth. Yeah. So cock your thumbs back, make your finger guns clap. We've infiltrated every evil base, been there and done that. Man with the hand instead of a gun. He's the man with the hand instead of a gun.
Boris Nisha Maker, I'll tell you later. It seems the scene has us careening down an elevator. Must have been dreaming to think we'd make a clean escape. I doubt the one machine here could make it past a regulator. Well, we never had this many levels. Where's the excavators? What's so scary about a library and a record player? Wanna find the angel in a basement more dilapidated. This is kinda tasteful. Alice, tell me, who's your decorator? I'll never make a lady wait. I guess you'd say that I'm a player. Angel wants a date and I would really hate to aggravate her. Boris, don't you worry, I will never let us separate us. Hold you, where'd you go? Damn, guess I better go and save her. Alice thinks that hacking up my palace gonna medicate a fallacy. The treatment that the scholar need is underrated. A rap against an animator. Alice, get back on your paper. Rhyming on the multiplay. My lyrics work on several layers.
If you thought the demons were your problem right now, well, the angels on the stage, so pipe down. If there are secrets that you want to find out, how about the machine and ride those pipes down? So you're on the path of the starving artist, but at the heart, well, the art is heartless. Ever seen a masterpiece get discarded? Start and depart for the art of darkness.
Out of the deep dark depths below, three ne'er-do-wells will avenge their souls with a spider and a wrench and a thirst to quench. Hi-ho, it's off to work we go.
Heave-ho, fishes coming crawling out the sea hole, giving you the willies as I'm stepping off my steamboat. Left here by the guards and beheaded by a rod. And some deadly black spots for the cloud of this beer. Should have headed for the bread line, never ever meddled with the pencil-lead bread lines. Monkey with a wrench might thunk you in the head. Henry, can you see the headlines? Animated dead by an enemy he designed.
Once was an angel who swallowed a spider. It wriggled inside her and out came the striker. Who'd have thought your silly little villain for the children would be killing for your heroin, so now win or die first. If you thought the demons were your problem right now, well, the angels on the stage, so pipe down. If there are secrets that you want to find out, how about the machine and ride those pipes down? So you're on the path of the starving artist, but at the heart, well, the art is heartless. Ever seen a masterpiece get discarded? Started the part for the art of darkness.
There's no need to be scared now. It's all the fun of the fairground.
am on fair ground to take a little revenge now. Everybody's heard of Bertram Piedmont, because my work pertains a certain frisson, a hurtling free fall, disturbing demons are out of season, so must you keep on. Are you caught in a spin? Well, it's a shame that your organs and limbs will be lost in the ink. Well, it's awfully grim. Did you want to be him? What's a better man than you've ever been? It's a downward spiral time. You felt a little hell up in the helter-skelter. No help or shelter. Board the ride. Don't you know you've got to be this tall to die? So sing along to the bouncing ball. Wave your flags and renounce these halls. You may have been sacked from this pantomime, but a pal of mine wants you recalled. So much along to the count of four. Astounded at the scoundrel crowd you've drawn. Left stranded and down to this mangled form. To abandon us here was an act of war.
It's awful to think you'll bring back the North. With ink, but no malpractice forms.
Good Henry, you never gave a crap before, till we trapped you down neath the factory floor.
Clap along to the rapturous score. 3 rounds down and back for more to find the keys in chapter 4.
Remind me, have you heard that before?
If you thought the demons were your problem right now, well, the angels on the stage, so pipe down. If there are secrets that you want to find out, how about the machine and ride those pipes down? So you're on the path of the starving artist, but at the heart, well, the art is heartless. Ever seen a masterpiece get discarded? Start and depart for the art of
When I
darkness.
started from the top and now I've got to block them. I'm just popping off a Nosferatu's rostrum. Preposterous that after this my Oscars will be posthumous. I live for my work but I die to stop them. Stationary should be stationary, shouldn't talk back. I need a shrink, I'm on the brink, the ink is fought back. Thought that the apocalypse was supposed to live on horseback. Screw that, deliverance was hidden in the Rorschach.
That's all, folks. Keep dreaming.
Figure in the corner, shadow on the wall. New world order, battles on the brink. In a blink it'll fall to the walls of an empire. New architect, fused to be set fire, forged in the wire, pulled tight around your neck by the ICA. Balance of power is a delicate thing, but cometh the hour, cometh the king. Here at the summit, the pendulum swings, 'cause like any puppet, the world's on a string.
Invisible glove with the globe on a thread. Just one man can cut it, can plummet the web. It is said on the back of the eyes of the dead is a terror in black with a tie burning red with the blood that was spilled in a chilling whodunit. Your cupboards are filled, there's no pinning the culprit. Assassins just pale when he's kicking the buckets of madmen and magnates, the sick and corrupt. There's a shake within the shadows, there's a chill up in the air. No, your status doesn't matter, empty wheel or billionaire. In a palace or a manor, man with killers at your care. If you're penciled in his planner, chances he's already there. Perhaps that new butler who walked past your henchman and brandished that tumbler. Report no one questions, so hand in your number. Report into heaven, those passes when punched, well they're all 47.
Figure in the corner, shadow on the wall. New world order, battles on the brink. In a blink it'll fall to the walls of an empire. New architect, fused to be set fire, forged in the wire, pulled tight around your neck by the ICA.
Listen, thanks for all the warnings. My security's been beefed up several times since 9 this morning. Checkpoints at every corner, lasers and ventilations. I've got bodyguards for bodyguards. No way he'll penetrate when every unit on my team supreme, completely redeemed in worthiness, which means I'm impervious to the schemes of mercenary services. My servants are subservient, don't move unless I say so. Can't refuse my influence, half your crew is on my payroll. 47 better lay low, or he might get 86. Let's put a bounty on his head. That crash assassin makes me sick. If his barcode doesn't scan, we just need to price check him. Blood spilling on my designer towels, clean up on aisle 7. Look, I'm not afraid of the ICA. I'm like 1,000 walls and floors up, they'll never find me. Wait, is that a person lurking in the curtains? Nah, it's gotta be the bourbon, cause I'm certain my observers would have heard him. That would have been quite the feat for him.
I'm wearing a gray t-shirt today. Freaky, isn't it? But you know, sometimes I just forget that I'm supposed to wear a black t-shirt today, and I don't really want to dirty an entire t-shirt. But it's Tuesday. It's technically the start of the stream week, unless you count Saturday as that, which, I mean, that's an option. Anyways, there's primo drama to be talked about, but I'll wait for Raven to show up. I can tell Raven about it. So we're gonna do that. I think I also have that sword. Anyways, let's just go ahead and swap over to the Get It a Game. Put your pants on. I need to run expert roulettes. So I'm gonna invite Corey. Or ask. Now, I already did the Beast Tribe. I did... What do I want to run for expert? Tanks in need. I guess I could heal, but I feel like DPS is going to be better because then we can go back. Let's do monks for time, I think. We'll see if it saves us time. It'll save us time in the dungeon. I don't know if it'll save us time on the front end of getting into the dungeon. Because if we actually have to wait 5 minutes, probably not worth it. I have been meaning, we're going to talk about the drama. I have been meaning to, I really want to go ahead and at some point, you know, just, I need to do a glam based off of just the augmented stuff. I just haven't done it yet. Did they pull they pulled a lot of the weekly gates. Did they pull the Agalia gate? Yeah, it looks like Aglia is still gated. Okay. That's always kind of a time indication of when the next patch is coming, is where the gates are. Where the gear gating is. Not that I really need it. The only class I give a flying fuck about is Monk. I've changed my mind about the Q. I need to get a better sage weapon, because this one does not work with this glam. Whom's the fuck? Oh, I bet they're in the aesthetician. I never did go change my hairstyle like I meant to. Anyways, let's have a quick update on what happened on Sunday for me. So, Sunday I went mountain biking. What a fucking surprise. I went mountain biking, and I broke my bicycle again. My manager even, like, because oh, sorry. I forgot to say hello. My manager, who I ride with, made a comment. He made a comment last week where he was like, because my bike was, you know, in several pieces in the service area, and he was like, when's the last time your bicycle was fully assembled and fully functional? And I was like, I don't know, never. And then we did the ride, and my bicycle fucking broke during the ride, and he was just like, you know what, James, I hope that one day we're gonna do an entire bike ride without your bicycle breaking at some point during it. And I was like, yeah, me too. That'd be neat. Those are my dropper posts. So let me give you a rundown of the finances that I've spent on my bicycle in the past 2 weeks, right? Or excuse me, the past month. Because like I had some planned upgrades I was working on. And then I've had an inadvertent two unplanned upgrades. One of which wasn't really a drain on my finances because I was planning on spending the money on another thing. But like, so I ordered a front brake, which cost me about 150 bucks. I ordered a rear caliper and brake lever, which ran me about 100 bucks. And then I was going to order the hydraulic hose for the rear brake. And I was going to order it with my discount, but then my rear brake that was on the bike outright failed, so I ended up ordering some without the discount. So that cost me about 60 bucks. Still saving money over buying the brake without a discount, but I had to buy the hose without a discount, which sucked. Then, when I was taking it apart, I was going to buy some M.2 drives and upgrade the storage in my computer to replace my hard disks with M.2s. And turns out that the PCIe card that I was going to use for that isn't fucking compatible with AMD for some goddamn reason. I've made a mistake. Go over here. So instead, I bought a wireless shifter set for my mountain bike. That guy is dead. Wow, I just thought of a terrible macro. And I heal this dude up real quick. Yeah. Okay, so I bought the front brake. I bought the caliper and stuff for the rear brake, and then, you know what? I'm just gonna stand here and surecast. Oh no. Fucking, I'm distracted by people dying. It's very distracting. Alright. Fucking front brake. Fucking rear brake. Fucking wireless shifter kit, right? So so I've spent about $1,000 in bike parts, right? So the wireless shifter kit cost me $450, which is the money that I had set aside to do a computer upgrade. So that's $450, and then you have the $150 for the front brake. So we're up to $600, and then I bought the rear one, which was about $170. So we're up to $770. And then I broke my fucking dropper post, which is a $300 part that I fucking outright broke, like non-repairable broke. So I've ordered a new fucking dropper post, and I'm getting it for a discount, so it's only costing me $230 fucking dollars. So clearly I'm just sieving money right now into my bicycle because I can't stop breaking it because I'm a moron. Yay. Because I am, and I quote, the stupidest fucking person that I know. So my finances have taken a fucking hit. I didn't plan on spending, admittedly, I will say, I think $1,000 into my bicycle goes a lot longer way than $1,000 into my computer, frankly. But Jesus Christ. I'm also, like, I'm trying to resist the urge to buy a graphics card. I want a graphics card so bad. But it's just an objectively bad time to buy a graphics card. I know I mentioned that like every stream, but like, I want a fucking graphics card quite badly. So yeah, I'm taking a bit of a fucking hit to the old whirling on my old bicycle. My nickname in the company system has been changed from Trek Rail Your Mom to the Mechanical, because every time I've ridden my bike for like the last 2 months, something's broken on it. So that's a thing. I hope no one dies here, because I'm once again using Swiftcast to cast Pneuma, because I feel like casting it properly is a waste. He's going over there, then they're gonna fucking dupe over to here. What if I just rescued Corian over to here, like this? Well, fuck your uptime. I mean, I value you as a tank. It is fun that, like, you were so incentivized to stay in melee on Sage. That's one of the things I really like about it. It took a lot of getting used to. Like, it took so much getting used to needing to stay in melee to use that skill. Throw a shield onto Corian and continue shooting. So I haven't actually made a res macro for Sage yet, even though all of my other healers have one. That's something I was thinking about earlier. Because every joke I've thought of is wildly inappropriate. I haven't thought of a single joke yet that isn't just massively inappropriate and should not be said. Because they're all about shooting. I'll come up with one that is inappropriate, but given the current climate of murders, yeah, it's hard to be funny under that particular context. So I've been opting to choose my macro carefully. But I will think of one. Just haven't thought of it yet. Oh, I want to talk about politics. I mean, nothing's ever stopped me from talking about politics. I just like beating a dead horse right now with politics, so I'm holding off. Supreme Court. I just can't wait for some bumblefuck Republican legislature to file a lawsuit against the state saying that books should be illegal, and the Supreme Court going, yeah, the Constitution does not express your right to books. And then we just don't get to read anymore. I mean, you may say, well, that's just being an extreme. That won't happen. Well, you know. Some people said that Roe versus Wade was never going to get overturned, and here we are! In a worse society than one mere weeks ago. Where the fuck is Raven? I want to talk about 14 drama. It's juicy. I am holding off for Raven before I talk about the stuff. I really want to talk about it though. Like I've been prepping. I've done some reading. Okay. I've looked at some sources. I just gotta hold off. I like this dungeon, but I really was hoping we'd get the latest dungeon because I could really use the gear. I really could use the gear, and also I need it for decent leveling because everything out of here is just goldsmith decent, and my goldsmith is max. Like that's the first thing that gets max, except for maybe fishing. I mean, cooking. Corey, you shielded too hard and didn't proc my thingy. How could you do this? Oh, you know what? There. There, now I've procced my thing. I know what I want, and I want procs. I also really want to scratch my eye because it itches. Let's go ahead and refresh the dot. The dot refresh is slightly more time consuming than it seems on Sage, I find. I hope I'm just standing in the explosive. Oh, that's disappointing. Go ahead. No, Corin, you're supposed to wait for me to put a shield on you. Why would you do this? Why would you do this to me? I could have gotten a proc. Dingle darn tanks. Look how little mana I have because I'm not. I could have gone for a proc there. I was too busy complaining though. What if I just stand in that? Not going to, but like I thought about it. Oop. My innate desire to not get hit by AoEs is outweighs my innate desire to want procs. So I'm just gonna try to get several procs right here. There they are. Woo! All the procs right at the end. Go ahead and fucking kill myself. I'm gonna come in Shay because Shay did a good job. That was a pun. Just couldn't tell. Hmm. So now, whoops. You know, I haven't run an Asphodelus in a long time. To be honest, the mind didn't even break. DB it, yeah. It's because you've got gear, yo. And I have gear. Like, I'm at 588, which is not, you know, it's not super high, but it's not nothing. I really need to upgrade accessories. That's where I'm really lacking right now. I'm gonna go ahead and run a good old-fashioned 597. Yeah. I'm gonna do frontline. You want to do frontline? Do a quick XP frontline. I'd forgotten that my ninja looked like this. Oops. But like, I feel like this is one of the better glams that can be achieved with these items. Like, I think this is a halfway decent glam. Show off. Like, these pants go really well with this top. The gloves are a bit, eh. Like, the boots, the pants, the top, I think is a solid. That being said, I am just immediately going to swap off of Ninja to Dragoon. I'm gonna glam Dragoon. Like, I've left it unglammed for so long, and at this point I'm just annoyed by it. I need to make up my mind quickly. I don't know what this glam is. Let's use it. I saw someone wearing this and something similar to this, and then I attempted to make a glamour of it, and I literally have played a grand total of like 2 minutes with the glam. But I just kind of hate it. You know? Like, this is a good glam. It's without the gloves, it's not as good. What is this? Oh yeah, right, that's the spear. But like, I want it to work, but it just kind of, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it works for some people. I mean, that works, but I can't use any of that shit. Ah, so many monk glams. I need a good dragoon glam. I don't have one of those right now. Cause I was gonna say I just don't play dragoon, but that's just not fucking true now, is it? I'm gonna change. I think I'm feeling this one. I don't know, that one? You know what? No, I don't think that either. I guess this one? I guess I'm gonna go with this. Ah, yes, the fat cat on the shelf. I do need to level my Reaper. Hey, we're using the same scythe. Fancy that. It's almost like it's one of the better ones. I need to get sage weapons. These don't do it. They're better than what they look like without a glamour, but they're not great. I need to do another healer outfit with the I just swap my... Yeah, this. I made this the other day. I need to be wearing it. I'm pretty happy with it. I just like that these trim colors match really well. Yes, I've seen it. Those are very good. They match your outfit very well. Congratulations. Here is a cookie. Good job. I should just carry around cookies to give to players for no... See, now that's a fucking glam. Big fan of that. The waist thing is weird. I never noticed that. Those are really low-cut pants. Like, big fan of the classic armor. God, that makes the character look thick. I mean, I guarantee you this is just them leveling, but like... My peanut brain likes that. I'm a big fan of heavy armor. God, that's so edgy, it hurts. Fucking ninjas. I just like the bunny. Big fan of the bunny. Cue the fuck! Stop! I will complain. It's what I do. I'm really good at complaining. I'm really good at... Actually, speaking of... We were at work today, and one of our coworkers, who we like, is going to be leaving soon. He's moving. I attempted to jet black these boots I'm using on the ninja and put it on my monk/samurai glam. I'll have to look at it again. But yeah, my coworker's moving. And we were making jokes about like, things he's gonna miss when he's gone. What is your glam? Yeah, very classic. Okay. I need to swap to the character I want to play, class I want to play. Oh, I'm up here now. But we were talking about like things that are quintessentially like, when you think of this person that works at the shop, this is what you think of. And we were like, oh, what's the quintessential thing for this person? And it was like, what's the quintessential thing for me? And it was like complaining. That was the instantaneous response. The quintessential action performed by me is complaining. Which tracks. I complain a lot. Raven is home. Oh, goody. Okay. So, I'm at work today, right? Insane, I know. Go to work. Fucking what? So I'm at work. Let's do north. Where's everyone going? Everyone's going mid. Let's go. I'm gonna go reinforce south, the southern push because it looks like that's just where more people are going, so it's a better plan. Corian following me. Corian's going nowhere. So, and I get a fucking alert on my phone from the Crystal Means Discord. Damn, we just took all of them? Hot shit. Fuck yeah. Well, why don't we just try and take their base? I'm gonna die, but like, oh, there's a dude. Well, what do we got over here? That dude just returned. Or left. I think he returned. Okay, goodbye. Leaving. I'm going back over to there where there's clearly a fight happening. So I get an alert on my phone from the Crystal Means Discord. Crystal Means is a tool used to manipulate cameras and G-Pose stuff for the purposes of taking bitchin' screenshots, you know? And it's basically, it's an announcement disavowing themselves of a situation. God, I hate fighting. Fucking healers, just die! God, there's 3 of us! Why are they so fucking hard to kill? Jesus Christ. There's 2 of them. Just fuck off. I hope they nerf healer survivability to the fucking ground. They should not be so tanky. Anyways, and the message is them disavowing any association with this incident that is playing out. And I'm like, what the fuck's happening? Because it was like a very serious, they're like, despite what anyone is saying, we do not condone, have never condoned, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, okay, weird. I think we're just pushing over to here to try and kill some people. Which, yeah, I'm about that life. I'm not like about that enough that I'm gonna fucking kill myself for it, but you know. We should not be engaging in this fight. This is a terrible idea. We should leave. There is more of them than I'm leaving. Goodbye. Gets popcorn. Yeah. So I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Because I use CMT because, as I've stated many times before, I get motion sickness if the field of view is too narrow in a game. And I am fully admitting this. I'm going on record to this. I use CMT to make the field of view bigger because it hurts my brain less. Having the 75 field of view gives me motion sickness and I don't like it. So I use CMT when I'm playing the game to make the field of view wider. I will go on record for that. Fuck you, Square Enix. Put in a fucking field of view slider. Not everyone's brains work the way yours do. Just fucking do it. It's accessibility. God. Do it and I don't have to use the fucking tool. So, like, I have a vested interest in CMT because it provides a very useful service for me. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck is that? Because there's this shit they're talking about, like... And I look into it. And, because I immediately go into the general chat of the Discord. And it's blowing the fuck up. Like, it's blowing up so much that they had to put a speed cap on the posting rate for that channel, like that Discord chat channel. And I'm scrolling up, I'm looking for what's going on, and they're talking about a billboard. There's a billboard. Someone's made a billboard. There's fireworks. I hate going up. I'm gonna go up Because I think mid is, yeah, I'm gonna go up for mid, but these points are way better than mid. Like, I've won this map many times without ever taking mid once. Mid's not as important as these objectives. So, I'm like, okay, let's find, like, I'm seeing the terms like ERP and billboard thrown around a lot. So naturally, I fire up the old Google loop. How did I get down here? That's weird. So I'm looking up the billboard, this thing. And apparently, one of the many so there's nightclubs in 14. If you don't know this, there is ERP nightclubs and shit that exist. And some of them are just, you know, hey, we're trying to have a good time. And some of them are like this malicious, scammy shit where they're skimming money using ads on Twitch while playing copyrighted music and doing fucking nothing. It's so like probably 50% legit, let's go have fun, fake nightclub, and 50% fucking scam. Oh. So there's some context for that is needed. And so there's I go looking at this building, and someone has like IRL has a fucking billboard. They've posted a fucking billboard advertising for an event. Just fucking, how is this Reaper not dead? I don't understand. There were so many people attacking him. I'm leaving because I'm about to get killed. Like, this time to leave. That's a fucked situation. So someone's bought, I think it was the 3 billboards that I know of, advertising for their this fucking nightclub. And on the billboard is the Final Fantasy logo, a copyrighted image, a clearly modded Vieira, and here, wearing data mined clothing. Now, there's a lot to unpack here. One being, Square Enix has a TOS. It's against TOS to data mine. 2, it's against TOS to mod. 3, it's against TOS to fucking post, like, use 14 to make money. All right, well, time for me to leave again. I lied. Fuck you, Black Mage. Just die, God. Someone fucking die. I'm leaving. There's officially too many people on the other team. Have fun. God, they're just dogpiling us now. So, like, that's the thing. There's a billboard advertising this fucking nightclub event thing. And I'm looking at this, and so I start digging. And I don't know a lot about the law. I'm not a fucking lawyer. I have a vague understanding of a number of things. I kind of understand copyright. I kind of understand terms of service and shit. And currently, from what I've researched running up to the stream start, Square Enix has not made a statement yet. Like, Square Enix hasn't said anything yet. But the modding community, because CMT is a modding tool effectively, is in a fucking tizzy. Because Square Enix on several occasions has said, you know, has implied, if you're gonna mod, do it where we can't fucking see you. And this person has basically just dragged all of that out for the entire fucking world to see. So the whole modding community is just like, oh shit, is Square Enix about to bring down the fucking hammer? No one knows. Square Enix is silent. And because this violates a number of terms of service extremely publicly. And it's a copyright issue. That's bait. Don't chase that guy. That's bait. Very heavily violates copyright because they're using Square Enix's logos and shit. Silence is most likely for lawyer. Yo, yeah, I guarantee you. Also, this happened like at around noon, which means it happened in the middle of the fucking night in Japan. But like, people are now people are wondering, one, is this gonna mean that Square Enix is going to hella bring the hammer down on modding, and are they gonna sue the shit out of these people? Obviously, probably everyone anywhere remotely involved with this free company that has the house is probably about to get banned. That seems to be a given. You know, probably every single person who has anything to do with this fucking free company is probably about to get perma-banned. As they should. Now, you know, we don't know if they're gonna sue them, but Square Enix is not afraid to sue people for copyright stuff, as they shouldn't be. It's their fucking copyright. I would support them filing a lawsuit for these people attempting to use their copyright for whatever the fuck the purpose is. Expect a lawsuit? I expect a lawsuit. Yeah, drop that shield. Yeah, fuck you. You know what? I'm gonna fight the Bard too while we're here. Goodbye, Bard. And let's fight the monk. Fuck you, monk. So like, I think it's a pretty safe bet that if they sue, they will win the lawsuit. It'll probably settle, but I don't think there's any question of whether or not Square Enix can win that lawsuit. I think that's a pretty good odds. I'm not gonna chase that. Not when there's fucking this going on. Whoop. I'm gonna die. This is it. This is where I die. Go, 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 go. Nope, that's me dead. Well, shit. Stayed in for too long. Yeah, fuck them. I hope they sue. I hope Square Enix sues the shit out of these people. It's a one lawsuit because of many high-level... Yeah, well, not even the TOS things, because the copyright has nothing to do with the terms of service, realistically. It's all about that... I'm gonna head over here where the Zerg is, see what's happening with this scrum. It's all about that, God, we're not winning right now. Yeah, it's all about the copyright in terms of that lawsuit. They'll probably ban them for the terms of service, but the copyright, you know, copyright's copyright. They used an image for some fucking reason. And a lot of people, like, one of the justifications that the people who put up the board have used, or have said on a now deleted Twitter post, is that it's not being used for profit. Well, I'm gonna drop a hot take on y'all. Well, not a hot take. I'm gonna drop a big old factoid on y'all. It doesn't fucking matter if you're using copyrighted material for profit or not. That has no fucking relevance. That is not a thing. Just because you're not making money off it doesn't mean you get to fucking use it. This is a really common thing that a lot of people seem to think. No. Just because you're not making money, that doesn't change anything. Copyright infringement is copyright infringement. The reason doesn't fucking matter. There's a lot of people that disagree with that, and they're just wrong. Why are people fighting up there? Just leave. There's nothing going on up there. Jesus Christ. So, but I think they're a shoe. Like, if they go for copyright, one, they have enough lawyers that they're going to win by default. It's not covered by fair use because it's not transformative. No, it's not transformative. There's no way in fuck it would be transformative. You bought a fucking billboard to advertise your shit in game using their logo. That is about as classic as you can get with copyright infringement. Time to leave. Let's see. Their Zerg is coming. We need to leave. Like, we need to actually leave. Our Zerg is coming, though, so we just gotta back up into them. Let's see. I need to get in here and... I want that Paladin. There you go. And the Black Mage. There you go. Fuck yeah. And this guy. Alright, well, he left, so now I'm fighting the Bard. And now I'm leaving. It's overextending, and I'm not about that life. The map says that most of our group is here, but I don't actually know where. That guy's dead. Okay, I'm gonna push up here to this, because this is more important than all these people. So it's like, it's a pretty solid lawsuit, and I assume they will. Honestly, I assume that they'll sue just out of needing to protect their copyright. And what I mean by that is, there is a concept with copyright law where if you do not actively protect your copyright, you effectively diminish your claim to the copyright. That is the thing. You need to be actively engaged in protecting your copyright to keep it. If you just let everyone fucking use your copyright willy-nilly, that means that you don't have a good legal standing when it comes time to defend it in an actual situation. That's why Google doesn't like people using the term Google to describe searching for something on the internet, is because that makes it more difficult to enforce their copyright over the word Google. And honestly, like, normally they would probably not sue out of just, you know, not wanting to be a dick. But this is kind of a situation where the other group at play is just very much being a dick. So I don't really see that. Oh, fuck. Go, do not stick around, we gotta go. Oh no, there was only a few of them. I just assumed that was a Zerg. It's still a really one-sided fight. It's still leaving. That is definitely their Zerg. Just purge that and fucking go. Fucking overpowered crowd control. I don't even have a fucking crowd control in this class. How is that fair? Like, you got these god tier crowd controls. I don't even have a fucking crowd control. Whatever. Ugh. So, I think they're going to sue to enforce copyright. The question is what's going to happen with the terms of service violation, and is Square Enix going to just decide that this enough is enough and it's time to bring the hammer down on the modding community? Because I've said before that I generally like mods. I mod a lot of games. I'm a big fan of mods. And ostensibly, by all accounts, because I use CM tool to make the FOV bigger, I mod 14 because I use a thing to make FOV bigger. So, like, you know, I do have an interest in here. I'm genuinely curious, because there's been a lot of shit kind of hammering at the gates of Square Enix's friendly policy, I always say. Fuck you, goddamn. Like, the fucking flames over there dogpiling us, just letting the fucking Twin Adder win while they were both beating the shit out of our team. Good God. Honestly, the whole reason... I'm impressed that we scored as high as we did, considering we were being dogpiled by both teams on the regular. Anyways. Yeah, it's the big debate, is are they going to come down on mods? Because they've also had the issue of... Ninja. They've also had the issue of, I kind of want to run, just real quick, I kind of want to run Az's Legacy. If you're down, Corrine. If not, I don't know. There's other shit to run. I haven't run any of these things in a long time. Not main scenario. Fuck that. Never main scenario. Side will most likely crack down on mods because this. So, with the shit ton of botting kind of ruining the or fucking up the PvP. I'm not gonna say ruin it, but really has fucked up the PvP scene with the rampant hacking that came as a result of Crystalline Conflict. Plus this incident, and you know, Square Enix has several times come out and made statements against the modding community saying, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why don't nude underage characters, don't nude Lalafels, all this fucking shit. So this isn't like a first time incident. This is like, there's been a bunch of incidents. And they've been kind of getting hammered by the whole shit with bots and everything really ramping up as the game's gained in popularity. And I could see this just being like, they're fucking done with it, and they're gonna implement some tool that's gonna start banning people for running third-party shit and modifying files. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm saying I feel like there's a lot of bad actors in the community that are pushing them towards that. Like, that's kind of the impression I'm getting, is they're gonna keep doing this shit. Because I think that's kind of what happened with WoW, if I'm not mistaken, is WoW had a really, you know, blasé attitude towards modding, and then the community kind of just forced their hand because they were like, oh, it's, you know, as long as you guys, you know, limit it, we'll kind of turn a blind eye, and they just kept fucking not doing that until the devs eventually had to say, fuck it, we're done. You had your chance and you wasted it, because the game's hit the level of popularity where you have people that are just, they're gonna take all of the careful precautions that the community has made to keep from shitting on Square Enix's doorstep, and then just use it as an excuse to shit on Square Enix's doorstep. Because I've made statements in passing on stream about, like, this, what I consider relatively inappropriate clubbing scene in 14. Because a lot of them are like, if they say they have a DJ, I'll tell you exactly what they're doing. As far as I'm concerned, any fucking club in 14 that has a DJ, where did this man's health go? So basically the way they do a DJ is they have a Twitch stream where someone is DJing on the Twitch stream, and it's pretty much always copyrighted music that they didn't actually create. They're just playing from a playlist. And that's copyright infringement. And I'm willing to bet they're running ads on those streams to make money, you know? Seems likely. Like, that's most of the Twitch scams are entirely revolving around just getting people in to see the ad, so you get that ad revenue, not the subscriber revenue. Because you can't really trick people into fucking subscribing. But you can trick people into clicking on your or donations to keep the servers up. Yeah. But you can trick people into clicking on your fucking stream in order to get them to watch an ad, which gets you paid. Also, Twitch has added a new feature that lets you set up automated ad breaks periodically throughout the stream, which I opted to not turn on because I don't think I have enough viewers to justify it, to be entirely frank. It does have the advantage of, if you run those automated ad breaks, people who come into the stream don't have to watch an ad to get into the stream. But my discoverability is dog shit, so I don't fucking care. Been there for a bit, it's gotten easier. No, like it's an automated system you can set up. Like it's a fully automated system you can set up. It is a new layer on top of it, basically. Also, don't know the full story behind WoW's mod scene and how bots came to be. Yeah, the current system is something is still beta, like a number of features. I expect it's going to be fully launched pretty soon. I don't know why the fuck I got access to it. I don't run ads on my streams outside of the ones people have to watch, and, you know, ad blockers are a thing. I do get money from the ads, though. Just, it's an absolute pittance. Yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic that Square Enix is just going to punish these people, but I don't see it working out that way. I think we are rapidly burning through Square Enix's goodwill when it comes to the whole mods and shit. Because I do think eventually they're just going to go, enough is enough. We're fucking done with this. You had your chance. Since, like I said, it is like the mods are a violation of terms of service. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. It is a violation of terms of service. Me writing CM tool to fucking make my FOV bigger is a violation of terms of service. It just is. The plugins from the download launcher, violation of terms of service. The plugins from it, the ones that add speech bubbles above players' heads when they use say, violation of terms of service. The one that adds condition displays next to the things in the aggro list, violation of terms of service. They're all fucking violations of terms of service. The only reason they're not enforced is because Square Enix chooses not to, and eventually they can change their mind at any fucking time. It's not like these people read the goddamn terms of service, and it's not like they'd even have to update them. They would just have to enforce it. So I think there's a likely chance that at some point in the near future, they're going to come down on it. I do wonder what's going to happen with the whole modding scene come the update to graphics with the next expansion. I don't think it's going to be like a full game changer, but I'm kind of expecting it to break a lot of shit. You know? It seems likely. So it's not a great situation. Like I said, it's really irritating because there's been that kind of uneasy balance. Going to break a lot of things until modders figure out the changes and adapt to them. Probably. It really depends on if they change anything in the rendering structure of how models are handled. Rendering structure is probably not the correct term, but I don't know what the correct term is, so that's the term we're going with. Yeah, there's been, like I said, there's been that kind of uneasy thing where, like, Square Enix knows, you know, it's not hard to go find the websites for 14 mods. There's 2 of them. It's Nexus Mods and I Wish This Tank Would Stop Dying. Fucking kill me. The tank's not doing a bad job. I just keep looking away and looking back and going, where does hit points go? As I said to someone else, it really is kind of a matter of, you know, they kind of were running a bit of a don't ask, don't tell policy, except then someone decided it was time to buy a literal fucking billboard to tell everyone. Because you know this shit's gonna be all over everything within the 48 hours after it happened. What's also frustrating is, because as someone who's followed, you know, these modding tools and stuff, at least as far as CM is concerned, they've actively sought out making the tool in such a way that keeps people from doing sketchy shit with it. I remember there was an update to CM tool where someone had pointed out to the creators of the tool that, hey, is it possible to use CM tool to change a player's name, how it appears in game and in chat, in order to, you know, fuck with people and create fake screenshots and get people banned. And at the time, the tool did not allow for that. But upon being told that this was an idea, they decided to program it so that the tool could never fucking do that, and put in stuff to deliberately make sure that you cannot use the tool in that fashion. And I'm using this as an example of the people who are in this, you know, that community around that are trying to be really diligent about policing for bad actors. On pretty much any modding, like on the modding discords, the big ones, if you post a mod that loots Lalafels, you are banned. If you post a mod that, or a screenshot of a looted, like Green, or any underage character, you are fucking banned. No questions asked. There's a strict no tolerance policy. Because if they fuck off Square Enix will just go, done. You're done. And end it. And also, it's just a common decency thing. And I'm not saying that these are all saints in these discords. Obviously, there's some sketchy, scuzzy people. But it really is a matter of there's people who put in an honest effort to try and keep this to a level where Square Enix isn't mad about it being kind of overridden by fuckheads who don't care, who are totally willing to piss Square Enix off because they don't have enough brain cells to rub together to figure out what's too far. Which is a shame. You know, it's nothing worth crying over, but it is a shame. There's always the extra level of bad actors. There is, like, we've been around games enough, you know there's always going to be those. I mean, fuck, most of the ERP communities around 14, which I've never ERP'd. If I feel the need, I just go look at porn. Like, I've got shit to do. You just go ahead and fucking move on with my day. But the ERP communities and they cross over pretty heavily with the part of the modding community that I engage with. And from what I've learned from listening to those people is they also have a really strict fucking no tolerance policy to a lot of bad actors. So much so that ERP consent is considered extremely important, as it fucking should be. Like with the drama with ACT. Yeah, I'll get to that too. Like, they're just like, yo, like, you need to have fucking, like, proof. There needs to be proof that both people engaging in the ERP are, like, fully on board and consenting. That is considered extremely important in those communities and will get you fucking kicked out of them if you do not do it. So, like, these people they're putting in the legwork trying to make it as, I guess, palatable as possible is a way to say it. It's a pretty negative way to say it, but can you stop shooting yourself in the face? You'll be fine. Like, basically keeping it to a level where, because Square Enix can observe these. None of these people are trying to hide it from Square Enix. You know, Square Enix can access the Discords just like I can. They can go on the fucking websites for the mods just like I can. They're not trying to hide it. It's there. Square Enix can see it. And they're trying to keep it in a way that Square Enix goes, okay. Not good, but okay. And, you know, that's a lot of effort. Seem to see it wasted. And that's another thing, like Corin mentioned in the fucking FC chat, like the drama with ACT. I don't know if there's been recent drama with ACT, but drama with ACT kicks up like every time there's a new expansion and new players come in, because we have to hash out the same shit every fucking time. That it's fine to run ACT and it's fine to talk about it with people, but you can't, like, you don't get to go around telling people that their DPS fucking sucks and you can prove it. You don't get to kick people out of parties because their damage isn't high enough. And we have to have this fucking fight every goddamn expansion. Because the new people come in and they don't realize that we've been doing this for a while. There is stuff that we, like, as long as we adhere to these vague guidelines, we're not gonna get in trouble and they're gonna let us do it. But if you push outside of it, they're gonna bring the fucking hammer down on you, because Square Enix does care about the well-being of their game and the game's community more than they care about the niche factor of it that likes titties and goddamn big numbers. Like, most people do not mod Final Fantasy XIV. Most people do not run ACT in Final Fantasy XIV. Most people don't engage with the weird fucking clubs. So if it comes down to it, and Square Enix has to choose between keeping their community wholesome and inviting and booting a percentage of it onto the fucking curb, they're gonna boot their asses onto the fucking curb faster than you can say, "Daddy, don't hurt me." As they fucking should. I'm sorry, I know I'm generally anti-corporate, but yeah, corporations have every fucking right to protect their intellectual fucking property. I don't give a shit if you don't like it just because they're a big company. They have every right to protect their intellectual property. I have no problem with that. That'd be like me having a problem with, like, if someone if someone uses my fucking live stream for their goddamn news show or their fucking movie, they damn well better pay me for it, and I will fucking sue them if they don't. Because it's my shit. Fuck you. But if Square Enix has their shit used, you're damn right they've got the right to fucking sue you for it. It's their shit. Fuck you. Just because you play the game doesn't give you ownership over it. I do think that they are a bit stretching it with, you know, when you hit screenshot and it says there's a fucking copyright in the bottom corner of the screenshot. That's a bit much. I'm not sure that tracks, but like, whatever. You know, if you're making money off of your Final Fantasy XIV screenshots, that's just kind of a weird situation to begin with. Did I get anything? Why do I only get accessories? I just want shit from it again! But yeah, like, it's like I said, I feel like every time there's a new expansion, we have to drag out the same shit about ACT. Because you have people who can't fucking keep it together, and there was a bit of drama with ACT during the DSR World Race. Was it the, I bet it was the plugins for ACT that let people, that give people call outs and information for where attacks and shit are happening. And that is totally not okay. That is just cheating. That is just fucking cheating. And that is another good example of taking it too goddamn far. Like having ACT just pull data that can be analyzed to see your personal performance so you can evaluate it, A-okay. Having that leaderboard separate from the game, that's fine. Using it to try and get to worlds first because it's telling you where the fuck to stand because your fucking peanut brain can't figure it out, you're a fucking cheater and join not playing in the game anymore. Like, I don't know why it'd be anything else. And the callouts too, yeah. So the specific ones that I like, there was a couple. There was one that gives you text-to-speech callouts of the mechanic that's going to happen. Well, it gives you text-to-speech. What are they wearing? Is that the 2B? And I wanted to look at their glam. It looked kind of amusing from a distance. What's your glam? What's creep on you? Classic. Fucking, let's just creep on everyone's glam who's behind it. Ooh. Ooh. That's a good glam. There's one that does the call out that tells you where to stand. It, like, with the text message, tells you where to go. There's another one that puts a marker on the fucking ground. This used to be a thing where it would take the in-game markers and put them on the ground for where to stand for safe spots, which is why you can't move the markers. You can't move these markers once combat has begun anymore because there was a fucking mod that was placing them in the safe spots where to stand. I know that a member of one of the teams had a member get pulled out mid-pull and banned for like 10 days on stream. Yeah, because there was another one recently that would show the AoE, the invisible AoEs. It would fully show it on the floor, and they also had a new version of the one that would tell you exactly where to stand for the mechanics. That way you wouldn't get hit. What class are you on? You were on that. I kind of want to play... You know what? I'm just going to be on healer again. I really don't want to tank, and I would like a short queue. And that's just fucking cheating. But the thing is effectively what's happening is you have ACT, Advanced Combat Tracker, which is just trying to, like... Most people use it for one thing that use it. What is your glam? That is a... I am not down with that glam. That is low grade as fuck. So you have like the people who are just using it for the intended purpose, and then you have people that have warped it into effectively deadly boss mods, which Square Enix has very much said is not okay. And the problem is once Square Enix starts having to enforce shit, there's a thin line between enforcing it on the individuals, which is what they've been trying to do, and enforcing it on the whole community, which is what will happen if people keep fucking pushing them. And honestly, kudos to Square Enix for generally maintaining enforcement on the individual level. That's a good thing, and I'm like, that's so generous of them. Like, I'm gonna do a little bit of Square Enix fucking, you know, gok right now. I don't know why that's what I decided to call it, but you know, here we are, the other end of that interaction. They do not have to enforce it on a singular person-by-person basis. They could just go in with a fucking bulldozer and wipe it clean. They could do that. It is more effort for them to not. The fact that Square Enix still has actual in-game fucking GMs who will, like, review cases and, you know, confront players and shit is commendable, because that's a lot of effort on their part as a developer. It just is. And it is more effort for them to police the bad actors than it is to just tell everyone to just get fucked, stop violating our terms of service, and just crack it down. And honestly, should be thankful that they're doing it that way, because that's exceptionally generous. I feel like I can't iterate that enough. They don't have to do it that way. They're doing that for, honestly, I don't really understand why they haven't just cracked down on the whole fucking community. Like, genuinely, I kind of don't get it. It just seems like a lot of effort. And some of it might just be, you know, you'll never fully, you know, you can always say, oh, they'll never be able to stop all of it. You can't stop all the cheaters. You can't stop all the blah, 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 blah. You could if you wanted to. Where there's a will, there is a way. You could always go the Riot route and have kernel level anti-cheat that checks for any modifications, interceptions of packets, anything skimming. They could go after anyone who data mines anything with a fucking fury. Also, on the note of data mining, oh my god, the fucking data miners have been so fucking irritating with the latest seasonal content. Fuck off, I don't want to know what the fucking item is until it's out. Jesus Christ, why does everything have to be flooded with this fucking outfit that you've data mined and spoiled? Fuck off! I get it, you're a sweaty loser with nothing better to do, but fuck you, leave it alone. So get this, so I browse the 14 mod page all the time because, I don't know. It's something to do, and I get a kick out of it. I found 4 goddamn mods for this outfit that's not even in the fucking game yet. Chill the fuck out. And naturally, none of them are from what I would consider quality modders, because there's some modders I've seen who do some really good work. Like, their fucking 3D modeling is on point. I'm hiding this corner and hope for the best. Oh, it's just not the best. Go with God, Corrine. I hope this cast gets you. There you go. You're gonna be just fine. Like, they're already modding an outfit that's not even the fucking game. Like, just back the fuck off. Leave it alone. Like, that's kind of the thing, is like, yeah, data mine if you want. I think you're a fucking idiot. I think data mining is, like, just stupid. But, yeah, fuck it. Do it if you want. The problem is basically people are like, oh, we're getting a sexy outfit with the new fucking thing. So now it's been inundated. People have already pre-modded it into the game before it's even out in the fucking event. And oh my God, keep it in your pants and wait. If I was Square Enix, you know what the fuck I would do with this new item that's been data mined? And it's, so for context, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm not saying you should look up the billboard. In fact, I'd encourage you to not look up what the billboard looks like. But the Vieira in the billboard is wearing a modded version of the data mined outfit that's coming from the new seasonal event. And if I was Square Enix, I would just remove it from the fucking game and go, hey, you know how you guys really were looking forward to this outfit? Well, too bad. They ruined it for you. And I would bin it. And you would just get no outfit. No outfit for the new event. Because the fucking community couldn't help themselves. But I'm also an asshole. So they're not gonna do that.
But I'd fucking love it if they did.
Like, the fact that there's like 4 or 5 mods of it already, the fact that people have modded it into the game to replace other outfits so they can wear it, it just, fuck off. Just wait. Just fucking wait. This monk is wearing a level 80 chest piece. Well, that explains a lot. How are they in this dungeon? Good God. I'm gonna blacklist that monk after this. Like, not in a toxic way, like in a... I don't like the fact that you didn't come in here with... I don't like the fact that you came in here with a... That's not even a maxed level 80 chest piece. It's item level 530. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, if they just go, whoops, sorry, I had this on for some reason, and swap out, all right, cool, we're good to go, I get it. But like, I don't like that. Why did you queue for this if you have a level 80 chest piece on? Just go buy one. And I'm not that riled up about it. I'm kind of running over, they should, yes. I'm kind of, I mean, I know you're saying they should from the fucking, just remove the item from the game, you don't get it, blah, 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 from earlier. I just couldn't remember if I read the thing in the chat, so I just read it again. Only play this when I'm bored. Yeah, you can pick up the 89 gear for free. What the fuck, actually? Corey is entirely right. You could just, it's free. You just go get it. Like, that's a really good point. Here's my thing on that. I'm a big fan of trying to respect other players' times. I go into every instance and I try to do my best. You know, not always like 110%, but I try to do my best. I try to keep my dots up. I try to make sure that the tank is keeping up. I try to keep these things up so I can keep my DPS rolling. I try to respect the other player's time. I'm a big proponent of respecting other people's time. I don't like my time being wasted. I don't like wasting other people's time. You're very close to getting it. So that's kind of a pet peeve of mine, is people wasting time. Like, you queued for this undergeared. You had to have known you were undergeared. You literally didn't have to be undergeared. As Corian said, there's a free option. You could just go get the 89 chest piece. It's available. And honestly, there's so many trolls in existence that I'm not that understanding. I try to bring my 90% game all the time. Exactly. To quote a guy I was riding mountain bikes with, so there's a brand for mountain biking called 100%. And to quote a buddy of mine, I just can't wait for them to come out with 75%, because I really never just give it my best. But like, I can't help but wonder, like, are they... I assume this person is not trolling. That'd be a weird way to troll. But some people do that. Some people genuinely will go into stuff and deliberately just do a really bad job to try and... Because inconveniencing the other players is entertaining to them. I don't know why, it just is. I have the aiming necklace, apparently. I should scrap that. I don't know where it is, though, so I'm just gonna pass. This shares with my 86 Sam and my near BIS Reaper, less space taken up. What? I'm not gonna, like... It doesn't share with Reaper. What are they wearing? That doesn't share with Reaper? What the fuck are they talking about? I'm not gonna engage with them anymore. I'm just gonna blacklist them after the dungeon. Right side? Well, yeah, I know about the right side, but like, so what? I mean, you're right. Yes, they do have a 600, like, a BIS right side, but that has nothing to do with the chest piece. Those gear sets are disgusting, so you can't even justify glam. I'm not gonna engage with them in the chat anymore. You can always glam over it. I mean, they know, look at what they're wearing. I just don't get it. Stop dying, tank is illegal. Even the tank's agreeing. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but like, why the fuck are you in here with a level 80 chest piece? Just throw away the level 80 chest piece and go get another one if it's such a big deal. Like, I don't see it, you know? I mean, look at my fucking thing. Look at all that space I have. I have literal glam trash in my armor chest. In my armory chest, I have literal glam trash, and I still have enough space to make sure that everything's got the highest gear possible. Expert like once a month, no one cares about expert. I care about expert. Like, I don't want to be rude, but like, just is it not a little The tank doesn't like it either. The tank is not on board with this person. Then don't run it. I was thinking about that with 10. Like, I feel like that's disrespectful of our time. It's low-key disrespectful. Like, what do y'all think? Y'all think it's a little bit disrespectful? Like, when I go into, I mean, I don't have my stuff melded, because I have some of it melded. I've melded some of my gear. I want to meld my my healer gear. I want to replace this ring. And I'm going to do that once I have the tomes. So it should be after this dungeon. I should have the tomes for it. Yeah, I've got 400. That reminds me of the people who were like, well, I don't value the story, and then use it as justification to hate on the people that like the story in 14. Oh yeah, Raven agrees that it is very disrespectful. I'm assuming that means very disrespectful. Hey, no, excuse me. I'm putting words in your mouth. I assume that means you agree that it is a little bit disrespectful. Aggressively disrespectful? Raven says it's aggressively disrespectful. Ah, I made a bad decision. Just slightly too early. Yeah, as soon as we're out of here, I'm upgrading that ring. Just because, like, I really want to get my healer stuff up. Really enjoying Sage. I don't want to just bash on this person, because that's just not it's not a great strategy as a streamer. Got the aiming code again. But, like, kind of a dick move. Anyways. Second person I've seen today at 90 with an 80 chest piece. Yeah, like, what's up with that? It's free, just go get it. I'm deliberately not trying to not raise my voice and be like, hey, look, speak of the devil. There's the bar advertising. The other person was a jerk of a tank. Oh, it was that dick of a tank earlier. Yeah. That was in Savage, wasn't it? Jesus Christ. Like, just go get your free gear. I don't understand. Trials Roulette? I'm down. Oh, it was Trials Roulette. Gotcha. Speaking of, I haven't done 50, 60, 70 in a long time, but I don't need any of those. You want to do an alliance raid? I haven't done one of those in forever. I should go get my thing first. I did forget. Sticking both of them on the blacklist. Yeah. I assume you're talking about both the people with the underleveled gear. Not the tank we were just with. Ah, look at that quest I still need to go do. Yeah, okay. So I need a ring. I really want to upgrade, like, I've been trying to upgrade my right side more, But like this ring is pretty low item level. I really need to get rid of it. I already have one of them. Okay, well then let's augment it. Because I guess I'm just really stupid. Wrong menu. What do you mean I already have one? Is it that one? Eternal Dark Ring of Healing? No, it's Radiant. I'm confused. Dominion of Matt. I must have gone to the wrong menu. That must be what it is. I just think I just went to the wrong menu because I am a dumb. I don't want to talk about it. All right, I'm just factually stupid. Where did it go? There it is. Yeah, no, when I run like expert roulette and stuff on my monk, I use raid food. Like, I'm here to fucking damage. I'm here to beat the shit out of some mobs. Yeah, bumping up that item level to 590. Do I have anything else that can be upgraded? I don't think I do. These are all Eternal Dark. Let's just... Yeah. Yeah, okay. You down for either doing another Ad Sal's Legacy or doing a fucking, like, Alliance raid? Down for an Alliance raid. I haven't done the Alliance roulette in a while. I'm 15 off from getting tank boots. Let's do an Alliance raid. That person should invest in pants. I'm gonna go turn this stuff into the Grand Company, I think. 4 seals. I spent all of my seals on Coke yesterday, completely forgetting that I needed to send out my my squadron today. So I didn't have enough to send out my squadron. Which is a move. I need to update my... I keep thinking I need to update my glams, and then I just don't. Yeah, you know, fucking respect other players' times. Don't sandbag a dungeon with low-end gear. That's just kind of mean. Or it's not mean, it's just kind of rude. I guess I'm trapped in this room. Fine. This is a good top, but it definitely is, like many things, looks better on skinnier. Maybe I should... How many Fantasias do I have? I have 2. What's a glamour I can trash? I'm not getting rid of this one yet. I'm brainstorming on that one. What if I did this with the, where is it? The Guardian. It's brown is the problem. I don't think this dies to a good brown. Not really. It doesn't have a very, natural looking brown. Looks more like an artificial brown, which I guess fits with the theme. Hey, it's World of Darkness. Oh, whoop. I'm gonna start casting shields on Corey. So many shields. Ooh, hold on. Hey, I need to spy this person's outfit. What skirt is that? They look like a gunbreaker. Who are they creeping on? Must be someone in their party, because they're the only people you can target right now. Oh, what pants are those? That looks like some Mackie pants. Hey, anyone else glamours I need to creep on while we're here? Ooh. That's not bad. I kind of dig it. It looks terrible. It looked terrible on Fimro, because Fimro cannot wear the 2B pants. They look like a male butt. Torian, what are you frowning about in chat? Did you not want this? Was this not the 24-man you wanted? I mean, I understand. It's Crystal Tower. They might as well just change the name to Crystal Tower Roulette, because that's pretty much all you're getting out of it. Oh, the graphic update, we get butts again. I do too! The shields were so loud. Like on my stream or what? They're not that loud on my stream. I got a limiter. Must have been on your end. I need to do fucking finger guns at the camera. I tend to do it away from the camera because I face this direction most of the time. It's just kind of the angle I fucking play at. Pew pew. Yeah, see, this feels horrible. This feels natural, like bow, 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 but there's a microphone right here, like bow, 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 bow. Ah, yes. Pew 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 pew. That's what we all needed is a grown-ass man sitting in a frankly well-lit room going pew 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 pew. Bucket finger gun the mic. Fuck you, microphone, whatever you done for me. Quick reload. Click, 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 click. Fire. Do that thing from Red Dead that I haven't played where you like fucking put red things on it and then blah, 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 blah. Fan the hammer. Fan the hammer. Just break my thumb and fan the hammer. You ever unironically finger gun in your life? Because I have. So we had a bike come into the shop the other day. I know, I'm talking about bicycles. No one's interested. But I promise you, this is interesting. Okay? We had a bicycle come into the shop, and it had a 3-speed automatic gear set. 3-speed automatic. Think about that. It shifted automatically. Isn't it? It's fucking crazy. Neato, right? It was based off of speed. Like the front hub would effectively change the gear in the rear hub based off of how fast you were going. Which isn't really that useful, but it's neat. Oh, that guy's dead. Hold on, I'll get him. I guess we'll slow res this dude. It'll probably be fine. I should make a macro for slow resing that's just like, this little maneuver is gonna cost us 12 years. Or whatever the fucking line is. I don't know, I didn't watch Interstellar or whatever movie it was. Oh, I haven't been casting Phlegma. I forgot that I have Phlegma at this level. And my dot fell off. God, I suck. God. I was thinking about that, like, that, where is this dude? Oh, that looked like it hurt. I'm gonna give him a hug. I was thinking more about that person. Like, not only did that person not have fucking inappropriate chess piece, they literally were presented with a free chess piece and went, nah, I'm good. Hard pass. And then ran a fucking dungeon. Like, it's not even a matter of they didn't go out and get one. No, they were given one and turned it down. Like, what the fuck? Good God. Imagine being offered $40 and you're like, nah, my wallet's too full. So disrespectful. It's a bit. I suppose, you know, disrespectful might not be the right term. Inconsiderate might just be the better term. Like, if you were to pick, that's probably the better term, is inconsiderate. But they're not that far off, because I think, unless you're fresh to the game, that shouldn't happen, yeah. True. Yeah, like, disrespectful implies that it was done deliberately. I mean, not literally, like, the literal definition of disrespectful does not mean that it was done, like, deliberately. But I think people tend to interpret it that way, so maybe disrespectful is the wrong term. Is Shadowbringer 5.0 all over again? I don't know where my silence is, doo-dah, doo-dah. Do I even have a silence? Just phone. Oh, I don't. Okay, never mind. Not my problem. People are dumb. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care what anyone says. I want to look at this person's glamour. What pants are those? Those are definitely the PvP ones. Yeah, Mackey's. I like the hat though. The hat, the glasses. I'm not sure I'm loving the pants. I think the pants are the closest facsimile to what you would want for that glam. So like, I'm giving it a fucking check mark anyways. Where's the other person? Not the one with the 2B. There was someone else I saw, but I don't remember who it was. Oh, it's Corrine tanking. Oh, shit. What are you wearing? What pants are you wearing? Oh, yeah, you're just wearing the full glamour. That's fine. Well, Raven's never seen that's what the full glamour looks like. Raven. For your knowledge. BRB. Ah, fuck, he left while I wasn't paying attention. I'm always really bad about remembering to attack the heads. I always just forget that they're a thing. Like, you know that entire mechanic? Yeah, I forget about it sometimes. Tell you what, it has been a you need to boogie on over to here, dog. Oh my God. When I saw everyone get frozen, I thought I was about to watch everyone die. Like, I genuinely thought I was about to see my entire party just die. Their lives flashed before my eyes. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you all the stuff about my mountain biking on Sunday. So I've been trying to learn how to jump on my mountain bike. Because I feel like I'm not planning on being one of those dudes that's going for big air and shit. But like, I want to be comfortable enough at leaving the ground that if I'm, you know, just fucking booking it down, if I'm just hauling ass down a trail and I hit a jump, then I can hit it comfortably without, I'm dead, this is bullshit, without panicking and, you know, be able to land safely and all that shit. So like, Sunday, I've been I practiced the previous Sunday, and I practiced more this past Sunday. And this past Sunday, I managed to successfully jump several times. The highest jump I did, I got a full foot off the ground, which is not that impressive, but I was pretty pleased with it. And I don't mean like, I mean like the whole fucking bike got a foot off the ground. It was pretty fun. And also kind of freaky. Please don't kill me. So that was neat. I'm looking forward to practicing that more. And also I broke my $300 dropper post and had to buy a new one. Raven wasn't here for this earlier, but Corian was. I have spent $1,000 approximately on my bike within the last 2 months because I keep breaking shit. My manager asked me at work the other day as I was fixing something on my bike. He's like, when was the last time your bicycle was both fully assembled and fully functioning? And I was like, I don't know if it's ever been either of those things. Like, I don't know if there's ever been a point where my bike's been fully functioning and fully assembled. And then when we were out riding on Sunday, because my dropper seat broke, you were in the wrong place, my guy, but it's okay. I will cherish you like you were one of my own. So, like, it fucking broke, and my manager's like, man, are you ever gonna finish a bike ride without breaking your fucking bicycle? And I'm like, I don't think so. It hasn't happened yet. Other tanks had the boss mid, so I was like, screw it, pulling it north. Very nice. Someone stand on the fucking beam so we can go up. Boop, 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 boop. Well, I'm glad that I came up. Fuck me. That was sketchy. Now, I will say that me jumping and me breaking my seat post are separate incidents. Those are not related. But I've ordered a new dropper post because I bent mine. I didn't like, I bent the thing. Is this the right one? That looks right. The dropper seat post is, it's effectively a shock. It's not like a shock absorber, but it compresses. It's like a shock where you push a lever and you push the seat post down into itself for, you know, so it's out of your way for doing downhill tricks and stuff, and just, you know, anytime you're standing up, and then you push the same lever and it pops back up for when you're doing shit in the seats. And it's kind of essential mountain biking equipment. And I bent mine, which was annoying. So the one I had was a Bontrager dropper post. It's what came with the bicycle. And I was talking to my manager, and he's like, yeah, man, the Bontragers are not reliable. Like, they break all the fucking time. So I've ordered a Fox dropper post, which I have a Fox dropper post on my other bicycle, but it's not the right size. It's a little bit too short for what my my full suspension bike needs. So I've ordered one. I get a discount. I save. So from like MSRP, I save like, I think like 30-40%. From costs, I don't save that much. So if I bought it from the shop that I work at, it would be cost plus 10. And the difference between cost plus 10 and me ordering it with my discount from Fox is about $33. So I'm only really saving about $33, but I really didn't fucking plan on buying a goddamn dropper post. So I decided it was, you know, it's probably worth it to try and save the $33. I have another dropper post. I've taken the one that's too short off of my other bike, and it's going to be on my full suspension until the new one comes in. So I'm not out of bike. If I was going to be out a bike, I would have just said to hell with the $33 and bought the one off the shelf. But I was like, I'm going to make the smart financial decision and save myself $33. That's what I did. And if you're curious what I mean, when I say Fox, I mean Fox Shocks. Like, you know, the company that makes race car suspension shocks and premium mountain bike shocks. That's who I bought it from. Because they make really good shit. And they're a local company. Their headquarters is in Georgia, and they have a factory in Georgia, and I'm applying for a job at the factory because I would like a job that pays better. I mean, my fucking job is great. It's a really fun job, but I'd like something that pays better. Also, Raven, pro tip, you should check Trek out because they're hiring at a lot of stores, including some in California that may be in proximity. And it will suck a lot less than working at Target. Also, Santa Cruz is hiring factory positions and shit, so like... Say that again, please. Trek is hiring for, like, their retail stores and stuff. And they've got positions in California. I don't remember where. But more interestingly, Santa Cruz is hiring... And I don't know where Santa Cruz is in relation to you, but Santa Cruz is hiring for positions in Santa Cruz. God damn it! This is not going well. I tried, but I died. How much is left on the boss? They might get it. I mean, either way, we're gonna have to recover. Sorry, I was typing out a brief explanation of how chains work. Not a good explanation, but a brief explanation. Yeah, I'm gonna prep for chains. I'm gonna be on prepping for chains since that's what kind of killed us last time. That's the first time I've seen this wipe in a very long time. I'd have to look it up. Yeah, I mean, listen, Santa Cruz is, a lot of bike companies are hiring right now, and I mean, listen, man, how bad can it be to work at Santa Cruz? Santa Cruz is near San Francisco, yeah. Because Santa Cruz is, unsurprisingly, headed in out of Santa Cruz. Oh, what a shocker. Trek is also hiring, so it might be worth seeing if there's a Trek store. So not doing that with it close to that loony bin. Yeah, listen, man, good job's a good job. Listen, do you really not want to go work for the company that nicknamed one of their bikes the Fuck Truck CC? That just sounds like a winning thing. I mean, the whole reason I am not applying to Santa Cruz is because there's no way fuck they're paying me enough to move out to California. I would love, actually. It's worth a try, man. You never know, they may be hiring IT positions. I don't like, God! I was gonna say, I don't like where he's looking, and then he fucking rammed into me at a bajillion miles an hour. But I can't even get there. It's like 6 hours away. Fair. I figured it was pretty far away. I would check to see if there's a Trek store, though, because a lot of the Trek stores are currently hiring. And it'd be worth a shot. I mean, the worst thing that can happen is they say no, and they'll probably be a better job. And you're not going to get paid less because Trek's starting wage is $15 an hour, so it would certainly suck less. They're arguing in chat about whether or not the strategy that someone was going for with the chains was a fucking good idea or not. Hot take, it was a terrible idea. And it failed and we all died. So I don't understand why they're arguing about it. It reads like they were trying to just out DPS the chains mechanic, which is a fucking terrible idea. Don't do that. Just do the mechanic. It literally takes, it's just 2 fucking people just have to go over and do it. It's just, yeah. Friendship. Anyways, give me all this stuff so I can turn it into the grain company. Yeah, I'm looking at applying to Fox, and I might apply to SRAM, but the problem with SRAM is it's SRAM. And also, SRAM's positions are in Chicago and California, and I don't have enough money to move to like Chicago or California, and I don't know if they are paying me enough to be able to afford a place by myself, like out the gate. But the Fox is hiring at their factory in Gainesville, Georgia. I could afford that. Gainesville's not that expensive, I think. I certainly couldn't commute there from where I live now. Trek has stuff in Santa Clarita and Pasadena. They've got a lot of stores. Trek has a lot of dot stores. I'd say I'm gonna shoot for Gainesville. Like, that's just literally on the like I already live around Atlanta, and that's just in a different around Atlanta, so I'm not like married to living in Atlanta, but like not moving from one state to another is probably really good for finance reasons. I'm going the distance, I'm going for speed, I'm all alone in my time of need. I had to watch my sister do it, it's unpleasant to watch. Yeah, it's not fun moving states. I mean, you do what you gotta do, but like, it sucks. It's expensive is the biggest thing. It's unpleasant, but it's also just expensive. Yep, yeah. This is going to be after we finish this, by the way, that's going to be it for the stream. Partially because my mouth is dry as fuck. But also, I'm ready to go to bed. It's 10:37. I'm so tired. My neighbors were shooting off fireworks till midnight last night. I just want to go to sleep. But I am having a good old time. I'm really enjoying the brief, like, you know, the 2-ish hour live stream, which I think it's shifting to another topic, because if you know me, I can't stay on topic. I feel like the new stream schedule is just a vast improvement over the Saturday, Sunday. I think the Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is just a drastic improvement. It is, yeah. I'm kind of glad I went in this one because it's just there's not a lot of people in here. Feels good. 2 hour time is also nice. Yeah, that's something I was thinking about is like it seems like a lot of viewers don't really want to watch just part of a live stream, but they also don't want to have to try and sit around for like a 4 or 5 hour live stream. I'm not saying that that's definitively the case, but like it's potentially a case. Someone limit break or I'm going to limit break. I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna come in the other healer. I'm not saying that like they definitely deserve it, but I'm saying I'm committing the other healer. Yeah, I think the 2 hour stream time's pretty good. The thing I like is like the biggest issue I had with streaming after work before was my stream start time was too close to when I got off work. Like, and the 8:30 time means that I have time to leave work, get dinner, come home, you know, put on comfy pants, settle in for stream, and I'm not, you know, just rushing. Everyone in the other parties like left immediately, and our entire party is pretty much still here. But also, like, as I think I said it in the post, but like, I was really tired of like using my Sunday to do more work, basically. Like, I really wanted to have a huge chunk of time where I just did fuck all. Because Wednesday I do D&D, and you know, it's, for me, it's not necessarily about the amount of effort something it takes, it's about having the obligation. I need time where I just don't have any obligations. Is kind of the thing. Like I think that's for me to relax. I need to just be free of obligation. I can't relax if I have something coming up later on in the day. That's just kind of how I am. That's why I get up for work at the last possible minute. Because otherwise I just sit around being antsy for several hours. Or for however long until I actually need to leave for work. I just don't like doing that. Alright, let me go turn these things into the Doman Enclave and then we're gonna be done. Just because I want to go ahead and do that so I can sell off the rest of the silver pieces. Yeah, because the Sunday thing was like, I mean, one, I'd missed several in a row because shit just kept coming up. What is that sword? What? Augmented Crypt Lurker's mana trigger. It's level 80. That is... How have I not realized how fucking dope that is? That is so cool. But yeah, I was just like, I couldn't enjoy my Sunday off because I had stream, and it was like, oh, I gotta go do stream. Do swank it? Yeah, it's a cool sword. So yeah, it's just, it makes my Sundays more relaxing. And it's not that hard of a shift to go from being at work to doing live stream, as long as I have that period in between to settle into being at home. All around, I think it makes for better live streams, more of live streams, actually. Make it Sunday yourself, relax. Exactly. And I'm gonna go ride my bicycle tomorrow morning, so it's time. Either way, I hope everyone enjoyed themselves tonight. Corey, thank you for doing all of the fucking instances with me. Sold that icebox part for 658k. Hot damn, that's expensive. But I will see everyone on Thursday for the 24-man and other shit. We'll see. The fucking 8.2 is looming, and I am looking forward to it. That is going to be fun. Either way, goodbye.